I'm ready whenever.
Hey, Austin, was talking with Coach, and after that first media timeout in the first half, you guys just had a really tough stretch there. It's something we've talked with Coach about throughout the season, good stretches, bad stretches. But that sure seemed like one of your guys' maybe tougher moments of the season. Would you agree with that? And if so, like, what led to it all?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always tough to start the game when shots aren't falling, not really getting a rhythm going, especially when you're getting the shots that, like good shots, like good opportunities that we want to take, and then they hit a couple either late shot clock buckets or have a guy hit a three that we're living with. Like that's a scout, so it's one of those things. Just play after play, if a couple of those things happen, they just kind of add on to each other, and just it was one of those stretches that just kind of prolonged instead of it being once or twice, and maybe we answer happened a couple of times, and then on the offensive end, our shots weren't falling.
You guys obviously won a lot of games last year, and now this year you guys have lost a lot of games. As a result of that swing, has there perhaps maybe been a players only meeting that's happened at some point? How have you guys handled this? Because I mean, I have to imagine it's wearing on you.
Yeah, it's one of those things, especially for older guys playing this year, like Ty, Trey, and myself. It's one of those things where it's tough. I mean, not winning games, especially after having last year, there's the whole idea of coronavirus going on, not really being able to do your normal activities that you'd kind of do with the team, everything like that. But we as players still know that we've shown that we're capable of beating really anyone in the league, and we just haven't strung together. Like you said, we've had a couple bad stretches. We really haven't put together two quality halves, like a 40-minute game. We still haven't had our best 40 minutes, and I don't think we've had our best 20 minutes either. We've shown really good stretches, but it's not that. But there's so much that the coaching staff can do with reads and things like that, but it's one of those things where us players know, especially us older guys, know that I know it's late in the season, but there's still a chance of us being able to make the tournament. I mean, everyone knows in St. Louis anything can happen. So it's one of those things that us as players, especially us older guys, need to really help and push these younger guys to just get that feeling, get that confident feeling, not this frustration feeling anymore.
Not to belabor the point, Austin, but and I'm not pretending that a players only meeting is something that's gonna, fix everything. But is that something you guys have had? Is it something that maybe the senior veteran leadership has talked about? Is it something you remember maybe older guys when you were younger did at some point during a season? I mean, can you just kind of give me the circumstances around something like that?
Yeah, for sure. We haven't had I would say an actual meeting all together, but I know a lot of older guys in certain positions have kind of met with their position group guys and done it that way. And we have our group chat, and we all know just positive messages here and there and things like that. But it's it's something that I could definitely see happening here though in the next couple of days and weeks, especially with Arch Madness coming up.
Thanks, Austin.
Thank you.
Hey, Austin, just one question. You had two old-fashioned three-point plays, which you don't see a lot of. Did that pump you up, and did you think you guys could get back into the game after plays like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that definitely just those old-fashioned three-point plays, like you said, really get yourself going, the teammates going, crowd going a little bit, get a little bit of energy back in. But just kind of like I mentioned earlier, when we would show a couple good signs, then we'd either make a defensive error, maybe a turnover, they'd hit a late shot clock shot, and it's one of those things, just shot after shot, if that happens, it wears down a little bit. But I'd say definitely those plays are something that we're going to have more of tomorrow. We had quite a few block shots on us. We got quite a few shots blocked, and I think that's something that we'll be able to turn around and use as a positive tomorrow, come to that jump stop and step through and finish.
That's really all I have. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.